don't lift weights for you, I do it for me.
That's a mindset we all need when it comes to training, whether that be building muscle, losing weight, getting stronger, improving in sport, and many other aspects of life. You see, training for other people never leads to contentment. You can never impress everyone. Even if you could, you would never know because they'd strive to put you down. You see, I get hate on social media, but believe it or not, the majority of the hate I've received so far was from way before I even started YouTube. Now at school, I was usually seen as a specimen and insanely buff, but amongst some friends and family, I was actually mocked. A lot. I know, right? It's crazy. The kid that some people think was on roids and some think was photoshopped actually got ridiculed for being skinny and weak. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, I've been called everything: weak, skinny twig, chicken legs, toothpick, and so on. At 15, where a lot of people thought I was roided up, a friend of mine even told me that I looked like I was starving, trying to mock how skinny I was. Whenever I would train, I had naysayers telling me that I couldn't accomplish what I wanted to with my body. I proved them all wrong in the end, but that's besides the point. I've even been told that my body looked like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Like, really? Hiccup? By the way, this is what I looked like at the time. Now, each and every person who hated on my body were either overweight and unhappy with their body or trying to compete with me and not succeeding. And that's the point. They projected their insecurities on me. So I believed what they said. I believed I was a toothpick, a skinny twig, and that I had noodle arms. But that obviously wasn't the truth. No matter how impressive I was, there was always going to be an insecure person who would try to bring me down. That's why you need to focus on yourself. Other people could bring you down, so focus on yourself. Train for you, not nobody else. Train because you want to better yourself, because you want to reach a goal, or because you want to make yourself proud. Don't do it for no one else. Training for other people doesn't lead to contentment. Well, sometimes it does, but at least a short-term contentment. And what I mean by that is, you may start training to lose weight because someone called you fat, and you start training and dieting for a little bit. Then the minute someone tells you that you look good or that you've made some improvements, you stop because you've got their approval. And that's the same with building muscle sometimes. So that's what I mean by the contentment that you might get will lead you to lose out on the results. But generally, you never become content. And that's what it's all about. It's about contentment. It's about being happy. You exercise because it's a celebration of what your body can do, not because you want to get people's approval. You work on your physique because you want to be proud when you look in the mirror, not because people are mocking the way you look. You achieve your goals because they mean something to you, not because you want to impress people. People pleasing in any form leads to discontentment and simply hating what you're doing. It's hard to stay motivated when you're not doing it for you. That's why a lot of people struggle with staying consistent. They jump from diet to diet year after year because they aren't really doing it for themselves. They're doing it because their auntie called them chubby and not because they genuinely want to improve their health. This also means not training for looks. Looks are cool, but more time when you train for looks, you're training for those who will look at you, not simply for yourself. Don't get me wrong, I still want to look good, but the purpose and the ability of my body comes first. And I only build the muscles that I care about. People tend to be very superficial, so of course they care about looks a lot. But don't let that bother you. If you have an amazing ability, if you can train handstands, like a lot of calisthenics athletes who aren't always that big, some of them are, some of them aren't, right? If you can do amazing things with your body, what does it matter if other people think you're skinny? If you can do amazing things with your body, if you can run really fast, if you can jump really high, some people can do planches, front levers and stuff like that. What does it matter if someone doesn't think that you look good? People may put you down, they may demotivate you, and they may make you hate what you're doing. So don't do things for other people. Do it for yourself. Training is for you and your body. Keep it that way. Those of you who still want to please people, listen, you can never please everyone. People like Bruce Lee and Floyd Mayweather, who have achieved insane feats with their bodies, they get called skinny. People who are strong men, who are insanely strong, get called fat. Bodybuilders get scrutinized for the size of their gut, their legs, all of that. And if you got a decent physique where you're not too big and you're not too small, people will call you short. People will say that your legs aren't big enough, that your abs aren't defined enough, that you need to work on your chest or whatever else they can think of. So you see, you can never impress everyone. So work at impressing yourself. I hope this video can be of some use for you guys. The aim of my channel is not only to teach and entertain, but to help in whatever way I can. If you like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's B4Flex, and I'm out.
B4Flex.